So we've got the new sleek, sexy control console here of the Smart Reach device. You can see we've got a 10-inch sunlight readable, high definition display that's going to give you all the information that you need. Dynamic load chart. We've set the truck up already, and in this case we've set it up short jack. So we're set up on the driver's side to be able to operate at 750 pounds of tip load. On the passenger side, we short jacked one of the stabilizers, so that'll be set up to be able to operate a 500-pound tip load. And that tip load will change. It'll show on the display as we're operating it.
With the Smart Reach system, it is a distributed I/O system, so we have a lot of feedback, we have a lot of diagnostic capabilities, but we're also showing the operator what they need to know and showing them the most important information on the screen. It actually does have graphics and animation, so you actually do see the ladder actually rotate and go through its motions, and then you also see actually elevation, and shows you exactly in the zone that you're at, so that therefore you can spend more time actually doing your job with putting the wet stuff on the hot stuff, and less time actually having to decide where you're at and everything else. With this system, we actually do the whole chain of operations inside a lot of the diagnostic screens. So therefore you can actually see, you're pulling a joystick or a lever. You can see the decisions that have to be made as far as the interlocks, and then you can see the outputs of it. What that does is it allows you to instantly know where there could be a failure, or allow us to actually see right away what's going on inside there.
So this is a traditional SMEAL apparatus that can operate anywhere you want to. The operator's in control. There's nothing that's going to limit you as far as rotation or reach. The display will tell you how many people you can put on the device at any point in time. But as far as operations go, you're in total control. Is that not correct?
It is. It is an informational screen, so that we're trying to give you the best information we can.
We're going to get this aerial device up in the air. We'll start by depressing the operator presence switch, taking off the M-stop, and we're ready to go. So let's go up. Ryan, there's a lot of hydraulics and electronics in this to make it operate really smoothly, isn't there?
Yeah, so we are using a very smart load sense system, and we're also using smart manifolds, so that we have very tight control over the fluid that's going out here. But we also have some really great valve ramping, so therefore it prevents a lot of oscillations, prevents a lot of whipping the ladder back and forth and everything else. Also, we tune the joysticks and we tune the valves so that you get some really nice fluttering and really nice control over this.
So if you were listening carefully just now, you heard the automatic high idle kick in. There's no need to do any diverter valve switching down below. We move seamlessly from the stabilizer deployment up to the operation. The truck's doing this all on its own. I can operate multiple functions at the same time, seamlessly and smoothly. So now we're going to show you the multi-stance operation here. On this side, if you recall, we're set up for 750-pound tip load. On the passenger side, we're set up for 500. So as I rotate across here, the load chart is displaying 750 pounds of tip with the distributed load. As soon as I come across that line, it's going to stop, and it's going to make me push the aerial device enable. At this time it's saying, hey, look, Roger, you're going from a 750-pound tip load side to a 500-pound tip load side. Be aware that your load chart values are changing. I can look at it and say, oh, yep, I see the warning. I'm going to press the aerial device enable button, and now it's going to let me continue across onto the 500-pound tip load short jack side. Can still operate, can still move this thing wherever I want to go, but as an operator, I know that I am only going to put 2 people out on the tip instead of the normal 3.